Hi everyone, Larry Satchwell here. I recently posted a video on Laura's spoon rest, and it was a carved kind of a design. It really wasn't carved, it was mainly bandsaw and sandpaper was all the tools I used for that. But she didn't really give me an idea of what she wanted. And most of the time when the girls request a gift, they give me a picture or something, description, something to go by, and this time she didn't. So just to be on the safe side, I made her another spoon rest like this. But I failed to, I was in a hurry, we had to get it to Texas. I failed to video an introduction and an ending. So, Larry Satchwell here. This is the introduction to a turned spoon rest. I turned this, it's an easy beginner's project. If you just got a lathe for Christmas, or maybe you just bought some new easy tools or something like that, it can all be done with those tools. So I'm gonna make another spoon rest, and I went old school. This is a piece of paper bag glued to that. That was a very common way of doing things before we had fork jaw clamps. And the one that we saw was about 5 inches across. I think that's too big. So I'm going to make this about 4 inches across, and it looks like that's about a ½ inch from the inside. So I'm going to just put this in the clamp, turn my lathe onto 250. I think I need to go in a little bit more. And that is right at 4 inches. I think that's plenty big enough. I'm going to go over there and cut this out at the bandsaw. I'm going to use my Hercules here to just smooth that out. Of course, I have my face shield on. That's really pretty smooth, even the end grain. All right, I think I'm going to taper this up a little bit. Pretty happy with that. So I've changed the orientation, and I'm going to hollow this out. I'm only working with 3/4 of an inch here, so I don't want to go too deep. We'll see what that looks like right there. Looks like I'm at 3/8 right now, so I can go a little bit deeper. Now we're at a ½ an inch. I think I'll make 1 or 2 more passes. So now I'm going to run through the grits. I'll start at 80. On the outside, I think I'll start at probably 120 on the inside. Turn the lathe down to about 750 on this. So I like the grain going here. It's kind of frowny faces, but it looks like it's kind of where the spoon should rest. So I'm going to assume that's where I want the slot to be, because I've got to have a slot here for the spoon to rest in. I'm gonna move this a little bit forward. There we go. Square that up a little bit more. And I'm going to clamp it down right there. And I've thought a lot about how to cut this slot, and I think I'm going to use my little sander here. This comes in handy for things like this. Let me get my mask on and some ear plugs here. And we'll give this a go. Well, as you can see, that's really aggressive. And it made a pretty ugly wall there, but I can sand that out. I'm going to get some 80 grit sandpaper and a piece of wood that kind of fits that size and start working on it. That was so rough, I decided to go with a rasp first. So this is actually going cross grain. So once I got up to 120 grit here, I started sanding with the grain. That's the only way to get the scratches out. And it's looking pretty good. So go from 120 to 150. And I'll go on up to 180, 220, 320, and 400. I've actually put it back in the lathe here because it's easier to knock it off. I've locked my spindle here. I've gotten a landing cloth here, an old rag. And so I'm going to go with the grain here and try to pop it right off where that thing is. And it's coming. So guess what? More sanding. But I'm really happy with the way it came out. I've already put the food safe wax on it. I like it. I think I might like it even better than the carved one. I didn't show you the ending, but that's the ending. All you have to do is sand off that paper. It works. And I think it's going to work for a lot of different size spoons. This one's a little bit bigger, about a ½ inch bigger than the one I sent her. But she loved them both, and she said she's using them both. So who knew? Be safe. Wear your safety gear. If you're turning, wear a face shield and a helmet. You can have so many accidents if you don't. So I just finished putting George's Clubhouse wax on this. And this is what it looks like. I've sanded it to 400 on both sides. I should mention that this is white oak. Red oak would not make a great spoon rest because it has open pores and you could get some bacteria down in there. It's hard to clean out. You can't put this in the dishwasher, but you can wash it with warm water, hot water, as long as you dry it right away. And if it starts looking bad, just put some more mineral oil on it. So that's it. Easy project, 3/4 of an inch, about 4 3/4 of an inch across. And then this is all done with a rasp and, again, sandpaper. Well, I showed you on the other video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate it.